Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back today. Well, we're in the Limassol Old Town, and we're going to have a little bit of a mosey on down, stick our nose in here and stick our nose in there. It's night time, so when we get down a bit further, there's some nice intricate oldie world bars with lots of little things going on. So stick with us, you might have a nice little walk. But before we go any further, let's introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Gracivia Leboeuf.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
And again, stick with us. We're going to have a wiggle and we're going to have a waggle up and down and around the old streets of downtown Cato Limassol. And we're in the Old Town. Now, Gracivia Leboeuf has spotted this shop and she likes some of the garments, shall we say, that are in the windows. And on top of all of that, she really, really likes the little shoes that are in the bottom. And she says she wants them to go home with her. Luckily, the shop's closed.
And they don't have my size. Right, the same pair of shoes. I would like to.
Have you seen that coat, Gracivia? That's a very nice looking coat.
It is nice looking coat, but in past I remember I had something, and that's why I don't want to repeat again and again something that I had in past. But what I really like, if you can show to the people that very lovely bag of the beach.
The beach bag on the lower shelf with the flower on the side of it. Is that the one we're on about?
Yes, and there is a one next to it.
Hiding around the back of that as well.
But the biggest I like.
Ah, there we are. Thought she might. So this is a bit of a designer shop. It looks like the lady makes her own clothes. We're in the old town of downtown Cato Limassol, and now we found some old-fashioned coffee making peripherals, shall we say. These are designed for making Cypriot coffee and all the bits and bobs that go with it. Gracivia Leboeuf?
Let me tell you what does that thing mean.
Okay, you show us. Point it out, Gracivia.
Can you see that one? Where is where
the
you make
holder?
Yes,
yeah?
the holder. This is a tray. In olden times in Cyprus, they used to deliver from one shop to another shop, across the shops, deliver the coffee in that little thing.
In the olden times, yeah. I remember this from when I lived in Egypt as a small boy. And what Gracivia's on about, it was like a tray that they hung onto their wrist, and they'd have two of them normally, and there'd be 6 or 7 coffees and little portions of sugar and little glasses of water, and then they would deliver them around the various businesses and shops and apartment complexes who had ordered their coffees. Obviously in those days there was no mobile phones, so you probably popped in the day before and said, hey, pop round with a coffee to my house or my shop, or perhaps it was a revolving order, if you understand me, and people went there day after day. Anyway.
The risk of spilling the coffee is very, very low on that tray. Unless if you...
Counterbalance.
Yes. It's done especially for that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so perhaps one day we'll go and buy one of those, make a bunch of coffees and get Gracivia Leboeuf to walk around balancing. I want to show you some of these battered old buildings, and some of them have certainly been graffiticized, shall we say. Have a look at that. So some of these buildings have certainly seen better days, and some of them have been refurbished, as you can see coming up now, and turned into rather nice little boutiques and rather nice little hotels, and of course rather nice little drinking and eating establishments. There's something very, very nice when you wander around an old town, especially on a Saturday night, and there's a bit of a vibe going on, and there's all sorts of things going on, shall we say. Now, what about that street there, Gracivia Leboeuf? That looks like an intricate little suit. Shall we have a look?
It's going to be dark
well,
there.
People don't mind if they think they're going to see something that's very, very nice indeed. We've got some ornamental gardens, we've got some old buildings, we've got cafes, we've got some sexy lighting, we've got a mosque in the background, and we've got the front and the rear end of watching Gracivia Leboeuf as she leads us through. Look at that for a bit of a courtyard there. That's straight into a restaurant, that's for sure. Very, very nice indeed. Let's have a quick look. Have a look at that. Wow. Isn't that a nice place indeed? Wow, beautiful, beautiful gardens, a very, very nice bar indeed.
Yeah,
you might come back here a bit later. There's a bit of music playing in the background, if you understand. But it does look very, very nice indeed. So stick with us. Here we go. We're going to wiggle and we're going to waggle, shall we say. We're in the back streets of downtown Cato Limassol. And these are some of the bars and some of the restaurants that are operating on a Friday and a Saturday night. And as you can see, it's getting busy, that's for sure. Great place to come and visit, by the way. So if you're going to come somewhere on your holiday, get yourself down to Cato Limassol, because it's got a great vibe and it's welcoming and very, very friendly. And got a very, very cosmopolitan vibe. There's all sorts of nationalities mixing in.
I really like these lights. Reminds me of Christmas. That Christmas
So look at
arrived.
this. Look at this alleyway. It's been totally lit up. Absolute bliss. And then the beautiful bar at the very, very end. And there's plants and tables. It really, really is very nice. And then there's some old ruins to the side. So there really, really is something for absolutely anyone. Anyway, Receiver the booth, lead us out onto that back street and let's see if we can wiggle and waggle down to the Limassol seafront and get ourselves back to the marina. Otherwise, we might get lost. Hold on a minute, why am I getting Receiver the booth to take us in the direction? You're going the wrong way, Receiver the booth. That is definitely the wrong way.
Yeah, which is right way.
See, I told you, I'll use the directions, it's that way. If you want to go somewhere, never ask Watching Receiver the booth to guide you there.
It's
that's
a shame
for sure.
you can't see, but this
there
building
are some ruins, shall we say.
ruins.
They're in the process of being refurbished. I apologise for the light. And there is the girl who's going to take us the wrong way. The waitress was laughing and smiling as I corrected Receiver the booth. Her English was obviously very, very good. She understood. Do not listen to Watching Receiver the booth, who is now adjusting her rear end. Here we are. So we're back into some rather nice bars and cafes. This is the Alice Car Cafe Bar, shall we say. Very, very nice indeed. A lot of hustle and a lot of bustle. A lot of locals, a lot of foreigners and a lot of local tourists as well. Now we're into some various shops. You've got a shoe shop. You've got a great, great restaurant in there, that's for sure.
What's that? I see many colorful umbrellas.
There we are. What a great restaurant. Wow. And you haven't got to worry about rain in this restaurant, that's for sure, because as you can see, there's plenty of umbrellas. And if you want to watch the sports, you can. So let's keep going, Receiver the booth.
Wow.
This is an open-air restaurant with a canopy across the top and various umbrellas. And it looks like a great, great place to come. In fact, tomorrow, I think we may come here for lunch. In fact, we're going to get fat because we are very, very spoilt for where we're going to come for our lunch.
Are we going back now, or we just finding the way?
I'm going to guide you. I'm not going to follow you. I'm going to tell you which way to go. Otherwise, we will get totally and utterly lost.
Otherwise, we
get
will
your rear end onto the camera, Receiver the booth.
Otherwise, we will end up with into the sea.
Well, we'll end up in Timbuktu if we follow you. At the end here, take a left. There we are. Receiver the booth has found herself a mirror.
Monkey in the mirror.
You're just checking yourself. At the end, take a left, Receiver the booth. There we are.
Left or right?
So that's some more of the old town we're going to go and explore later. But we're going to go that way. So we are deep in downtown, old town of Limassol, that's for sure. And I think, to be honest, even I'm getting lost. So let's keep going that way. Well, I can smell the sea air. So as long as I can smell the sea air, that means we're going in the right direction. Oh, let's go shopping. You're in a big mouth. There we are. Here's some shops that are open. They've got jackets, various other bits and bobs that Receiver the booth is probably going to try and spend my money on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And another designer shop.
Oh dear. All beautiful, all nice.
Anyway, stick with us. Receiver the booth is walking around going all beautiful and all nice, as you can hear, because she's mic'd up as well. Let's go that way, Receiver the booth. It looks quite nice.
I'm actually not in the shopping mood, don't worry.
Well, I'm sure that will change sometime soon. Again, another beautiful cafe restaurant on both sides of the road. Very, very nice indeed. So here we are. If you're wondering where we are, we're in the old town of Limassol on a Saturday evening, and it truly, truly is absolutely spectacular. So get yourself on a big bird or on a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Cyprus is quite simply waiting for
you! Of course, you, and only you.
Right.
Beautiful.
We're going that way. Some beautiful, beautiful restaurants. It certainly has embraced the cafe culture, that's for sure. And we've got a beautiful church coming up on the right-hand side. Because as you understand, we are deep in the old town. It's the rear end of Watching Receiver the booth. Let's keep her going in the right direction. Keep going straight, the booth. She hasn't got a clue where she is. In a moment, she's going to
I
be
can hear.
completely and utterly shocked.
I can hear
because
what
we
you're
will arrive
saying.
right back to where we started at the downtown Limassol Marina.
You know what? At the night time, there is its own beauty to show to the people how it is the night
There's a
town.
vibe.
Yes, there is
It comes
also.
alive.
Yes, it's all lit up. It's different from the daytime.
So stick with us. We are going to get across this busy road, but this is the taxi rank, so I suggest we move that a little bit further up, that's for sure.
Wow, let's
No, not wasting my money. No, you're not wasting my money tonight. I've learned from that mistake.
Oh.
Let's get across this road, Grisivia Laboof.
Oh,
Stick with me.
my goodness.
Here we go. So we're rapidly heading back now towards the Limassol Marina area. If you look very carefully between those two buildings there, you can see the pathway that we were walking on a little bit before. And as we come round towards the right, we will come to the main entrance of the Limassol Marina.
It says.
That's the Black Rabbit restaurant. Let's wait to cross this road. Come on, Grisivia. Busy roads, busy traffic. Let's follow the rear end of Grisivia Laboof. Keep on going, Grisivia, and at the end of this little street here where that green light is, we will be back to the Limassol Marina main entrance. I must say, Grisivia Laboof is looking absolutely beautiful tonight, that's for sure. Like a statuette. Could be time to say thank you and good night, Grisivia Laboof.
I would like to thank you again and again for watching. We are loving you to bits, and don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. Mr. Richie and Miss Suzuki Suska. We all loving you, and we loving you all. We would like to tell you many kisses from the bottom of our two hearts.
So what's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. We're going to get back to the main entrance of the Limassol Marina just around this corner, and you're going to get a great view, that's for sure. So stick with us for that little bit longer. Here we go. And there we go. It doesn't get any better than that. Back into the downtown Limassol Marina in downtown Limassol on the island of Love, Cyprus. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching.